My daughter invited 32 kids to her 8th birthday party. One showed up. When I found out why, I called the police. My daughter Romantic's birthday party was supposed to be perfect. Unicorn bounce house. Pink streamers twisted around the fence posts. A cake on the table with happy 8th birthday Romantic in purple frosting. Romantic had been ready since 9 a.m. She picked the dress herself, twirled in front of the mirror 6 times before breakfast. Now she was at the front window, face pressed against the glass, watching the street. 2 p.m. Party starts. Nothing. Maybe they're stuck in traffic? She didn't look away from the window. Maybe baby. 2:15. Nothing. 2:30. Her shoulders started to drop. 2:45. One car pulled into the driveway. Lily, new girl from school. Her mom waved from the front seat and drove off. Romantic's face lit up. She grabbed Lily's hand and pulled her toward the backyard. 3 p.m. No one else. 3:15. I stood at the kitchen window and watched them. 2 little girls on a bounce house built for 20. Romantic had stopped jumping. She was sitting in the middle of it now, legs crossed, picking at her dress. Lily bounced around her, trying to get her to play. Romantic looked up, found me through the window. Mommy, why didn't anyone come? My heart broke into 1,000 pieces. That's when a car door slammed in the driveway. I walked to the front of the house and looked out. A white SUV. A woman stepped out with gift bags in both hands and a balloon tied to her wrist. Debbie Marshall. My stomach flipped. 3 months ago, her son fencing shoved Romantic's face into the water fountain during recess. Split her lip open. Blood all over her shirt. I picked her up from the nurse's office and filed a report the same day. Fencing got suspended for 2 weeks. Debbie cornered me in the parking lot after. Got in my face. Called me a vindictive bitch who was ruining a child's life over nothing. Now she was walking toward my house with a smile on her face. Oh my god. She breezed past me before I could speak. I heard no one showed up? That's terrible. Poor Romantic. I brought some things, thought I could help. She walked straight into the backyard, set the gift bags on the table. I stood there frozen. How did she know no one showed up? The party started an hour ago. Word doesn't travel that fast. Or does it? She crouched down next to the bounce house. Romantic, sweetie. You look so pretty. I'm so sorry your friends couldn't make it. Romantic gave her a weak smile. She didn't know who Debbie was. Just saw a nice lady being nice. I watched. Something wasn't right. I pulled out my phone, went through everything. Then I got the urge to check my messages. I never messaged anyone. As far as the other moms were aware, I was a ghost. But somehow, I had 3 new texts within the last 4 hours. One from Charlie. Hope Romantic feels better soon. One from Amanda. So sorry to hear she's sick. One from Kayla's mom. Get well soon, Romantic. I stared at the screen. Romantic isn't sick. I texted Charlie back. Hey, what do you mean feels better? 3 dots. Then, your text a few hours ago? You said she had a stomach bug and the party was canceled? I typed, I never sent that. What? Yeah, you did. Hold on. A screenshot came through. A text from a number that looked like mine. Hi. So sorry, but Romantic's party is canceled. She woke up with a stomach bug. We'll reschedule soon. I read it 4 times. Had someone sent this pretending to be me? I looked up from my phone. Debbie was standing by the bounce house, looking at Romantic sitting in the middle, looking deflated. Debbie was smiling, not a sympathetic smile, but a satisfied smile, like she was looking at a painting she'd made. She glanced over at me, caught me staring. The smile flickered, reset to concerned. I walked toward her, slow, calm. Can I talk to you for a second? Of course, honey. I pulled her toward the side of the house. How did you know no one was coming? What do you mean? You showed up with gifts. Said you heard no one showed up. How did you hear that? She laughed. Word travels. You know how moms. The party started an hour ago. No one knew yet, except you. Her smile tightened. I don't know what you're implying. Someone sent text to every parent this morning. Said the party was canceled. That Romantic was sick. That's awful. Who would? You. Silence. Excuse me? You did this. That's insane. Why would I? Because I got fencing suspended. And you wanted payback. Her face changed. The mask cracking. You have no proof of anything. Then why are you here, Debbie? Why did you show up to a party you weren't invited to? She stepped closer. Voice dropping. Vicious. You think you can ruin my son and nothing happens? He cried for weeks. So you did this to an 8-year-old girl? I wanted her to feel it. She was smiling now. Proud. I got the contact list from the school directory. Spoofed your number and texted every parent. She looked toward the bounce house. And look at her. Sitting there alone. Just like fencing. I held up my phone. Screen facing her. Recording. Her face went white. You just told me everything. You can't get off my property. She stumbled backward. Turned. Ran to her car. Engine started. Tires screeched. Gone. I posted everything in the school group chat. My phone exploded. By 5 p.m. cars were pulling in. One after another. Kids running into the backyard screaming Romantic's name. The bounce house was shaking with 20 kids inside. Cake got cut. Candles got blown out. Romantic in the middle of all of it. Frosting on her nose. Laughing so hard she couldn't breathe.